Welcome back. It is the first day of September and I'm excited about the new German set that they've got up. So these are the beautiful items that we are going to be doing this month. Now I've been saving up my coins, so I am ready to roll. So let's start out with our cash register and go to the German set section. Go ahead and start placing things. Now these of course are not where I'm going to place them. It's just where they are for now until I get some things built and then figure out what I want to do with them. But that's it for now. I'll be back to show you what I end up doing and where I end up placing things. I'm back and it's the 4th day of the month. Apologize for the cold. But you'll see that everything is blossomed out now. I got my completion prize. I just had to wait until a little bit ago when these chestnuts finally finished, and then that gave me enough in my enough pretzels in order to get the completion prize, which I put here. And of course everything is in a different spot now. As you saw from the first day, it's just a matter of getting things down, but you have to wait for them to build before you can really play around with organizing things and figuring out where things look the best. So let's start from the beginning. I have a pathway that goes up from the dock into the cute little sewing building. This I'm pretending is a little welcome center into this little getaway island. And we've got the cute little guy out the window ready to greet you. We have a little map here right at the beginning to show you where things are at on the island. And one thing I did here is to add this flowering fence. This actually goes with the India set, but it looks really good with this set too because of the reds and the flowers. It actually works really well. And I purposely used it so that we don't have any just edge. I want to avoid as much as possible having the tile go right up against the grass where there's just that flat edge and it just doesn't look finished. So I've got that there. You'll also notice I put my little flower cellar here, and that is because otherwise you'd have that big gap where there's just grass. So I'm again trying to soften those edges as much as possible. You can't completely do it, but as much as possible I'm doing that. You will see a teeniest gap here, but I'm not going to be too picky about that. We've got all of the elements from the German set included. The only one I haven't gotten yet is the Starbucks item, the individual one of the lady at the spinning wheel, and that I will put somewhere as soon as I get it. Ironically, I actually got this Starbucks item the first pink Starbucks I opened, which I have never had that happen before in a month. It usually takes 3 days to a week before I get any of the Marvelous items. Now granted, I have only received one of them, but it's the one I wanted, so that worked out really nicely for me this time. Of course, I love these chestnut trees. I do plan on getting a lot of those and spreading throughout these islands. I've already finished this one, but throughout Orchid and my other islands as well. It's 700 flowers, so that's a good amount. So I think it's worth it to get several of those. Now you'll see I put my duck dwelling here because there's a bridge and it looks like it goes well with that. Because the duck dwelling does have an edge to it as well, I did put this tree to kind of hide that, and I did put one stream tile on the end here just to make that look more finished. I also did get these cute little gnomes. They're so cute. That was for a little deal, and I did spend some money on that, but they were cheap, so I'm all about the cheap decorations, and that just looks so cute, and I feel like finishes off this set. You'll remember this little girl's from the Alpine set, but she fits nicely with Germany, so I like her as well, and she's got a good flower count as well for an individual item. Now, a couple of other things I've doubled up on. Of course, I'm going to have lots of the hops. I have several of those around. I also have a couple of these barmaids, but I don't like to put them together because I don't like to show that there's duplicates, but it does, I think they're far enough apart you don't notice so much. And then I've also got the little boy with the pigeons from the Venice set. And I have kind of alternated the path tiles here with that to look like it's a pattern. That way, it matches with the other tiles. I also have these little guys from the Venice set. They look like they're at the restaurant and she's about to give them drinks. And I have also got these from the Venice set, the Venetian Garden and the Cozy Courtyard. And you'll notice the Cozy Courtyard is all over my islands because it does add really nice greenery to a lot of places. I like how this is fenced in and has the walls. It actually looks like it goes with this set. And I have them balanced across from each other, mirroring each other, and then the little restaurant is right there in the middle. So that worked out nicely. Now I have pulled some things off of my Orchid Island to add here, and I am going to replace them on Orchid. So I'll be saving up to buy this playground and replacing that on my Orchid. Again, this one is worth 2,400 flowers, so definitely worth it to me. And I feel like it fits nicely in this little corner with my picnic table and this tree with a cute little birdhouse in it. This tree is also a good flower count, 800. So again, I'm definitely going to get that and replace it in the other set. Another item from the Venice set, these Beauty and Blooms. I got a ton of those last month because they look great all over the place. And I'll be doing the same with the chestnuts and the hops this month. You can never have too much greenery. So because I've only been playing this game for less than a year, I don't have any of the previous year's German set. The only one I do have is this guy selling pretzels and brats because I won him in I believe a Detective is Needed challenge. So that's why I have that one. But otherwise I wouldn't have any. I did get these cute little guys in Detectives Needed as well, carrying the water. But you can see this doesn't take up much space. That's partly why I have it on Laurel. Now it'll probably change as I play for longer and I get more of the items. But for now, this is my beautiful entryway to Laurel. And again, you would hike up here and you would see this lovely waterfall feature where you can go hike and swim and enjoy the beauty. I have these treetop pathways. I've got two of them here, you'll see, plus another cozy courtyard because again, these are beautiful items that just fit well in any place. And remember, those both are marvelous box items from different month seasonal sets. You always want to get a lot of those when they are trees or bush type things that will fit in a lot of spaces. Now this month, of course, the marvelous item is this bridge, which is adorable, but you're not going to want duplicates of it. So then after I've gotten my first one, I view all the rest of them that I get as just free coins. So I place them and sell them immediately to get the free coins, and then it doesn't affect my flower count at all. I mean, you're going to get a little bump in flower count when you first put it down, but it goes right back to what it was as soon as you sell it. So just view it as coins, and that will help your mindset as you're working through the scene. So again, we've got this beautiful area over here that you can go to. I did pull this little watchtower over from Sunflower and stuck on this island as well. That again was another like Fairground Fortune prize. And then I've moved several other items from Orchid over here just to complete the look. Now, as I get more items from this month's seasonal set, not this particular month, but more from the German theme, if I were to get a castle or other things, I would probably replace some of these items up here with those things. But for now, because I want a full look, I just got things that match, that have the reds and the yellows and the cute little cozy cafe here, the cutesy style that fits with the German theme. I got this. I think that might have been a Secrets prize or Sweep the Board, can't remember, but that works nicely. It's part of the Alpine set. It goes really nicely here. This cute little bench, like a little lookout here, that is from the Tips store actually. So you can get that through spending tips. I pulled this over, actually pulled this over from Willow. Just a little picnic area because I want to use these just little 2 square areas to feature them a little bit as if you were going to go in these places and enjoy some space. And then another little pull out, another cozy courtyard, tucks in nicely behind here and behind this cute little swing. and then one more little getaway spot with this pretty bench and flowers. So you've got all these little places where you can go sit and enjoy a friend or your spouse or just some solitude on this beautiful little island getaway. And these cute little fairy tale cottages right up in the front. It's kind of like a little fairy tale island that you can get away to. So I'm really thrilled with how it turned out. And tomorrow I'm going to be posting actually a video of Lemonie's island, her Orchid Island, and she, remember, has been playing for several years, so she's got a ton of beautiful German items, and she has done a lovely job of incorporating those on her main island. So you can see from this island what you can do if this is your first year doing this set. I hope it gives you ideas of how you can incorporate it with other decorations to make a really beautiful set. And then tomorrow you're going to be able to see her lovely island and how you can decorate things when you've got a lot of the items from the German set. So enjoy. We'll see you again, and thanks for watching.